The Odyssey by Christopher Nolan is not a bad movie. I see a lot of people posting online saying, no, it's not accurate. He absolutely butchered the story. They are sad, sad people who don't understand what art is. And let me tell you why. Art has been interpreted throughout many years. We don't create art. Art is always based out of something. We do have people that have original ideas, but most of the time we're not looking at original things. We're looking at things that have been digested and made different by others. Some things are blatantly based and definitely originated from this. For example, the Odyssey, obviously it's from the book. Obviously it's from this old epic time. So I don't understand people that keep saying that it's bad. Oh, they didn't use the right armor. First of all, that armor, the bronze armor, think with me. That looks fire in some sort of way. But if they all were to wear that weird armor, the movie would look like one of those weird indie crazy movies that you find some sort of video essay on them like 30 years after because no one watched it. Because it's a random indie movie. Now, remember, Christopher Nolan is not your regular ball player. He is your Messi. He's your Tom Brady. He is the GOAT, apparently, because he's been doing this for a long time and he's known for this. So do you really think a guy like that is not going to play safe? Think with me. Think with me. Do you think he's going to go all history accurate and not take into account cinematics, visual arts, things that work? Do you really think he's going to be playing with, So whoever claims that the Odyssey is bad because it's not historical, they don't understand what movie is, what movies are, and what's the art behind making them and to make money with them, okay? If you don't like it, that's okay. But you don't have to cry about it and say because it's not based correctly or to the T by the book, it's a bad movie. I went to it and I watched Imax for the first time. I didn't know it was loud as heck. My ears were bursting. My fiance was having jump scares every single second because the movie was loud. But guess what? It was amazing. I had a good time. I enjoyed it and I got myself reflecting after the movie. I remember driving in my way back and I looked at her. I was like, did you really understand the movie? And don't even try to hit me with he changed the story. Zeus law was distorted. It was different. That's not what he meant. Man, I could not care less. Good for you. What Zeus law is whatever Christopher Nolan wanted to be in that movie. And that's what I watched. And that's what I interpret as Zeus law. And I started watching and I was like, wait a minute. This kind of cool, the love your neighbor type Zeus law. Okay. And then you start learning all these things. Man, it was good. I had a good time. Okay. I enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, you can't say it's bad. For example, there are movies that came out that are great. They're good movies, but I did enjoy it. But by no means they're bad movies. We have to understand that art is by interpretation. And when we try to interpret a 600 before Christ book into an epic for, under 3 hours, you are going to have to cut some corners. You are going to have to make it digestible for people nowadays. If you want your weird, faithful replica of the book as a movie, then find your random indie movie that no one's gonna watch and be happy with it. But if you're gonna watch a big screen, don't go on a big screen like Imax, a movie directed by one of the top players of the movie industry at the moment. Don't expect it to try to be super, super faithful. It's an experience. It's a cathartic experience to go watch, to enjoy it, to find these this cast. And don't even get me started with the cast. Oh no, they don't look Greek. Interpretation, fine by me. Oh, Athena was Zendaya. Zendaya's on everything. Oh man, oh cool. That's what Christopher Nolan did. Does that mean that I liked it? It was all right, but it didn't make it the thing bad. It didn't make the movie bad. Tom Holland, screw it. He's your Spider-Man, but he can be my Telemachus as well. That's why actors are paid. They're paid for. They're paid to create these things, to be part of these things. Man, it was a good movie. Enjoy it for what it is. Watch it on IMAX. See how you get 25% more forehead in IMAX. Whatever. It was such a cool experience. And the values that I got from it, no matter how distorted they are from the original story and westernized, I understood it. And I got thinking, Zeus' law would have to be me as a human. This is being a deceitful man. Or the sirens with representing temptation with a great visual about lust. Man, these are great lessons that you get from great movies. And The Odyssey by Christopher Nolan is a great movie. And you can't tell me otherwise. So if you want to keep hating, that's your problem.